And we're underway from Philadelphia. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out had the Raiders for their first possession. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his third season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Big strike downfield to Judy. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. What a jolt to start. That's right. They're up near the 45-yard line. Running this with Kelly. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. They're dealing with injury right now, Brock, as we can all see here, but you wouldn't know it for a second based on how they've played. They are one of the best teams in football.
Well, we've kept waiting. I think their opponents have kept waiting for the other shoe to drop at some point, right? By this point, I'm not sure it ever will. This is a team that's been built solid from the top of the depth chart to all of the backup roles. Even missing players, they're better than most other teams right now in this league.
Ready.
To the air on first down, Young. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back way this game, but no results yet.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
52 book.
On third down, it's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Carry here for Kelly. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Raiders first down. A gain of 15.
In the red zone on first. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
10 more yards. And the Raider first down.
Set, ready.
First down.
Now it's Young. Looking for... And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Here we go. Set. 60.
Looking to throw. Young. Out to his wide out. It's a screen. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders finish. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air, and any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
All right, so the officials take that touchdown away. He did not break the goal line.
Here we go. Ready.
Young's going to sneak it. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Oh, he's taking an option left on 4th and goal. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by the 4th-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
He was on one last week, but it was too bad his teammates weren't on that ride with them. Look at all the yards he put up. You're assuming anytime you throw for that many yards, that much production, you've won in a blowout. That wasn't the case. It does have him highly motivated and the rest of his guys to play at that level again, but this time find a way to win.
Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Hill again. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play action now with Purdy. So this one on the defense.
Pass interference. Defense.
So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Purdy on the play action. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Looking to throw, Purdy. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. They've reached midfield, Brock, and this new set of downs is going to begin the march into enemy territory. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah. Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Nixon now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. And it sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, bro.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Let's go.
Young looking to throw. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. 60.
Kelly on the carry. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. So 1st down from the 41.
Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. And bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
That's another Raiders first down.
This is Kelly. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard.
He was taken down.
All right, a couple of yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Young working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
They run. Here's Kelly. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Young to throw it. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
3rd and long.
Let's go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback where he could scramble for the 1st.
Koo able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he stopped on the run back at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now give it to Hill. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Singleton on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 16-yard line.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Purdy trying on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Ready, ready, set.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
The ball carrier, Tony Jefferson on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Into traffic, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Back to throw. Here's Young. Short pass brought in. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance.
Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Back-to-back carries here. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Down. 10 flat. Set.
Young throwing here. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. This midfield, and he's got space. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45. Purdy on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10. Purdy throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jason Myers lining up for the field goal try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push their lead to 4.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Trey Tucker to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points.
Let's go now.
Young up 1st and 10. Eagles are on it, so down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Opposite. Green. Blow check.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. So it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. Shoots away from one. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Eagles headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Purdy picking up the pace.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Outside.
From the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long.
It's 4th down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
They're going to go. It's Purdy. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Catch made left side by Judy. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
First and 10 from the 32.
Smith red.
Across the 20, continuing to work. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
2 yards. That's another Las Vegas 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6. Setting up 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and
Come
goal
on, set.
at the 6-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
The end zone.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
And goal.
Set. Black. Black 40. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. The close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board. Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. And he's delivering.
His return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. And off now to Hill. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
For Eagles 1st down.
Purdy looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Throwing the out route complete. And he's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. That's completed right side. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Purdy picking up the pace.
1st down.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead to 7.
first thing you do as a quarterback. The first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First and 10 from the 32. Looking to throw, Young. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Ready, ready.
First and 10 at the 43.
Young working from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Now Young. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Complete to Joshua Kelly.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out third and 12.
Brings up third down and 12.
Throw here, third down. They set up the screen. It's Judy. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Then Evans, the one to kick it away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. The Eagles headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
Go right back to Hill. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
Here's Purdy, fourth down. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And this one doesn't go far.
Complete to Jake Ferguson.
Second down now, they need 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 15-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Brought in. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
It's a gain of 11. And the Las Vegas first down.
Set, ready.
First and goal.
Set, right. Ready.
Young looking to throw. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Here we go. Black, 95, stay.
The flag comes out, so this is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. To the air, yet again. Young. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it. So the lead falls to a single point.
16.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41.
Outside.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Purdy has it knocked out. And the Raiders get to it. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Reaches the 40. This is returned all the way into the red zone. What a way to add on to that turnover. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Short pass brought in, and he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Back now, pressure coming, and he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Driving dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 3rd down, it's Young. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take the lead just before halftime. Coup on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 6.
23. Eagles 17.
Coup all lined up and ready to boot this one away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Design quarterback run here. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin right here in the Sunshine State. It's the Bucs at home to take on an NFC South foe, the Atlanta Falcons. And check it out, Joe Mixon. He gets a seal here, and off he goes. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Cardinals wideout. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. It's a 59-yard touchdown. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Cardinals lead by a touchdown, 10-3 the halftime score. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is Jalen Hurts. Hooking up with his man, it's his 15th touchdown pass of the season. This one's gone to half. They're all square at 17 apiece. With that, let's give you a look at the playoff picture in the AFC through 15 weeks. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Eagles headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. Give right up the gut to Hill. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action now. Purdy. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Complete beyond the marker. Well, he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Trying to work quickly now.
And the Eagles first down.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. That's a downfield work in the left. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. To the air again. Purdy. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
There's not a defense out there at any level that ever wants to go back-to-back weeks without an interception. Couldn't hang on to that impact play, and it really is that. Impact plays, they didn't have them last week and they lost. That was one that slipped right through their fingertips.
That's complete to Valdez-Scantling. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles find some points there. Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
The Eagles.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he runs it in. That's going to break the tie and put them up by 2. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And in motion, out of the slot. On 1st down, they'll run. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
Opposite, green. Yellow, 1.
Back to the well again. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. So that brings up 4th and long. They'll bring out the punter here. Looking to return from the 29. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun is Purdy. Hits his tight end on the corner route. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down, Purdy to throw. He beams one, deep right side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now Purdy. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Brought in close to the 8. They get this down to the 7-yard line. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
That's another first down. First and goal.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Options are open here. This is 2nd and inches. Hill. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles push this to an 8-point game. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles push the lead to 2 scores now.
Eagles 32, Raiders 23. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Young working from the gun. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Blown back into the backfield, and they give it to him. And he cuts it back right. Free inside the 30. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it. They blocked it. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown. After seeing his point after blocks, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Tyke Smith on the coverage.
Here's the backup. First throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Offense in the hurry up
14
now.
yards on the play. That's good for an Eagles.
First down throw by McKee. He's going to push one deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard mark. How about 29 yards on that? Partner as they get the chains reset. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
That's interference. Defense.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Key out of the shotgun. Has it at the 7. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
That's interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Fullback trying to power him across. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
39. Raiders 29. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raiders returning their offense, and this running back to the field. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Completed over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
Check right.
Running this with Kelly. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it second down.
Jackson. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
On the pistol, it's Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Ready.
Play action now, Young. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one connects. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game.
39. Raiders 36.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. McKee from the gun. He's loaded another one up. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the bunker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch. So it's going to be a completion to the 25. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Hill now from the gun. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. McKee. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Myers' kick is good, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Tucker now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Raiders and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series.
Down. Black 40. Hut.
Carry here for Kelly. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Out of the gun, Young. Chased out to his right. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the first down. All set to go now from the 35.
And the Las Vegas set first down.
45. Wide.
5-yard gain on the play. First down.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
6 yards.
Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack.
Black one.
Rush coming for Young. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And the Eagles get to it. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap. And that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming. And boy, did it pay dividends.
Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it, so they get extend their lead.
Makes the score
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
The Raiders and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Option design here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling our running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap down to Young. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late.
Ready, set.
New set of downs from 37.
Ready, set.
Running back sent in motion. To the air on first down. Young has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Defense shows blitz. Young. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
Yellow.
Young up 1st and 10. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the Eagles' 13-yard
Looking to throw. Young finds the football outside. And he's gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
A gain of 6. That's another Raiders first down.
Check.
Young working from the gun. He's got it. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Setting up the running back screen. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Again, it's Young. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on third and goal. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback after the 20. The Eagles headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Here's McKee from the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
An inside give to Hill. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
No gain on that play.
Throwing now on third and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. Have the 60. Take off.
Now run by Hill. Saw the lane, hit it quick. Call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Hill again. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10.
Here's McKee. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. And we're going to get a pause here for an injured player as we see Zay Jones shaken up. He's being looked at following the play. First down throw by McKee. Finds the in route complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on second and goal.
Pick up of 2.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Now it's McKee on the play fake. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. On play action, McKee. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Good throw now, and the ball is out. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets fourth down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs.
Blue 32.
It's Young. The throw here on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Ready?
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Down.
Rolling from the gun here. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Young. He lofts it deep right side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. Punting unit out now. They could really use a good one here. And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. First call here coming from the shotgun. McKee from the gun. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now give it to Hill. Fights his way through a tackle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. And we're going to get a pause here for an injured player as we see Zay Jones shaken up. He's being looked at following the play. First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
McKee setting up to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Here's Young to the line now. His guys going for 2.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Forced out to his right. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Back to work they go after the interception. That one's complete over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down. McKee out of the shotgun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep beating that fullback, baby. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He was tackled at the 46.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
Brings up 3rd down.
Oh, love this. Giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard.
That goes for a gain of just 1. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Throwing here, McKee. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Looking now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's another Eagles first down.
Out of the gun, give to Hill. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
Brought down behind the line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
McKee
The Raiders 26-yard line.
hits him on the out route. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second.
It's a gain of 22
And with another one
yards.
gone, they're going to have just
And
one
the
remaining this
Eagles
game.
First down.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a
First and goal
timeout.
at the 4-yard
And with
line.
another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. And off now to Hill. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Now it's second and goal from the 1. Hill again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for third down.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down at your own 1. Yikes.
Looking to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 57, Raiders 47. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1.
Yes.
To the air on first down. Young. Short pass brought in. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there.
It's a gain of 11. And the Raider first down.
Here's Young on first and 10. Returning to his go-to, it's Judy. And he'll get it up to the 44. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. From the pistol, it's Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. He goes down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
It's third down.
Here he is to throw. He's going to run for it. That's the first down, and he's still going. Here he goes again. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
First and 10 at the 17.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Young working from the gun. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
A gain of 14 yards brings up third down.
To throw. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. This would put it back within a field goal. Pressure gets there, right side. It's blocked. The Eagles have it. And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a blocked extra point on the play. Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First and 10 from the 43. They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. Got all of it, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. They've got a man in motion. Setting up to pass. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott.